What's up, champions? JR Marks here, and this time I'm doing a little different stuff on Streamlabs. I'm actually going to be recording some new future reaction videos, which I realized I can actually do that. I don't have to go live, but I can record myself reacting to things, and this way it's so much easier to do more and more reaction videos, especially the ones you've requested, without wasting too much time editing it up and using up the internet. But anyway, I came across this. Now, this is the Cartier family. I've reacted to them many times off stream. And the video is about when delusional woke people get owned. Now, I'm just watching a little bit of this because this is like my first Streamlabs reaction video. So just a bit more of a test than a reaction. So hope it works. So I'm just watching this part of the video. It is, well, check out Cartier family and when delusional woke people get owned. That's the full video. So this part is on the Whatever podcast. I'm sure you all know about the Whatever podcast, and Charlie Kirk is on it, and he's asking these young girls what a woman is, and they apparently cannot answer him. I could say so much about this, but let's just watch. Okay.
That question without using the word woman or womanhood.
It's because basically it would be a functional definition. So as a society, we have an understanding of what woman is.
What
It's
is
a
that?
man.
Yeah, that's basically.
I am a man.
Well then.
Oh my God, how can you say
XY
that?
chromosomes.
Okay, but the problem with that is that I didn't check your chromosomes before coming in here and calling you a man, and you didn't check my chromosomes before coming in here. And
Or genitals.
Or
You don't have
genitals
to.
and
It's
calling me a woman.
biology.
So let me just play this out.
Like a
So first of all, you
reproduce.
can't give me a definition without using the word.
I'm not going to swear. God, it's hard not to sometimes. The fact that this chick or whoever actually said this about, well, I didn't check your chromosomes or your genitals. Well, by that definition, everyone regardless how they identify sexually or whatever, they have to walk around naked, and for people to look down at their junk to identify who they are. That is perverted, and how can people be this stupid or uneducated or brainwashed? The host of the Whatever podcast, the other guy, is like this. So that's him every episode of this podcast. He's like, I don't think he can believe half the stuff that's said on his podcast.
Word woman.
That's a functional definition. Yeah, sure. Do you know what functional definitions
yeah,
are?
I'm very well aware, and you should have a functional definition for the most important question in civilization,
No.
right? Can you give me an objective, a functional, utilitarian, any sort of biological definition of what a woman is?
It's a person who performs a set of social roles that are typically associated with feminine characteristics, but
Social
not
roles is
necessarily,
fucking
because there
killing
are
me.
even cis women who fall outside of this,
Cis
and we
women.
still consider
What
them
is
women
cis
nonetheless.
Do you think
Cis
anyone
straight
can
women.
become
You
a
mean
woman?
actual women?
Yeah, but not anyone will.
No, that's
I mean the
Okay,
women that
so
gave
at
birth
what
to
point
these
do they
dumb
become a woman?
girls? Those
It will
real
depend
women?
on where they are in their gender transition for the
Does
most
it
part.
require drugs to become a woman?
No.
Personally, I think it's a mindset. It's a spiritual energy. It's
I'm sorry, guys out there.
free spirit.
Hey, this is actually a question
said-
they
she said
highest
cis
or not.
women.
This is a question
Did
we
you-
have to start asking women before we date them.
Did you know that if you're born a race,
Could you imagine what he just said about dating one of these girls who don't know what a woman is? This lady's going to be lonely. A lot of these non-binary people, if they don't meet another non-binary person or person who believes the same bullshit as they do, they're going to be lonely as hell. So, but like, let me just toss an olive branch, guys. I'm trying to be hateful or anything, but I know a lot of these people that identify this way are very young still and they're in college or straight out of college. Don't know why they even go to college if they don't know what a woman is. Such a basic thing to know. But anyway, I often do worry about what the future's going to bring if this dumb shit is much more prevalent than I can't even talk. This is so crazy to me. Whatever. Let's just continue.
You
can kinda tell.
Gender, and you identify as that gender, they call you cisgender now.
If you what?
You're a sissy.
When I seen someone with
Cisgender.
if you what? You said what?
If you're born, so you're born a man, you identify as a man. You're a cisgender man.
Bro, when I see someone,
I saw
feel
Elon Musk.
offended.
Elon Musk
I feel
said,
offended. Do my feelings matter?
You're a sissy.
Hold on,
But do
no.
my feelings
I
matter?
see someone with
'Cause I'm offended.
Well, the title of the video is adequate. When delusional woke people get owned. And where's my comment? I just did a comment before I recorded this. I'm clearly a black lesbian. Look at my profile picture, lol. Because everything's a spectrum, lol. God, this is stupid. Look how black and lesbian I am. They're literally starting to talk about if race is now a spectrum. You can identify as whatever. Like, we're all human beings. We should be identifying as that before anything else.
Elon Musk said he
And
considers
they get
that a
offended
slur
by
on
things,
Twitter.
and when they get offended by things, it matter. But if I'm offended by that, why it doesn't matter? You're homophobic.
Because you
buddy.
privileged, bro.
Because you're homophobic. But I know, actually, I
You're
seen somebody with a
homophobic
name
privilege.
tag that said
That's
his,
homophobic?
he, whatever.
It's homophobic to be offended
Yeah,
if
you
someone
saw
calls
that
you
name tag.
cisgender.
Apparently, yes. From Lifetime.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me in the future if there's some young couple that are dumb that are gonna either name their child Spectrum or maybe pronouns. This is my daughter pronouns, even though she's a boy and she identifies as a two-spirit animal pixel clown ghost being. Because I keep adding more words to that identity shit. I actually identify, my pronouns are Z zippity doo dah, so everybody has to be cheering and dancing around me at all times.
They gave me one of those too. Yes, they do that. Why do we have to do that? I'm looking at him. He's a man. So if, they're basically saying if a gay guy comes in that room and says, "I'm a woman," she's a woman. He's a woman now.
you said
That's what I'm saying, bro. It doesn't make sense. Like, how can you? I promise you. Look, if society gets all the way there, I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm gonna take advantage if I ever go to prison. I'm a woman. I mean, like, how can you even justify that? I just don't understand it, man. I feel like, guys, look, seriously though, when we're dating these women out here, we gotta ask them these questions, man. If she said something like what these women just said, oh, one night stand, man. If you're a good Christian man, don't do it, but go home. That's not the woman for you. But yeah, if you you can still be a good Christian man and get a one night stand, but.
It's crazy. Crazy good times, right? Alright. Can't you imagine if you're an actual woman or a man or whatever the case, a young, weak, scrawny looking guy, and then he had some trans or whatever go into your cell and just take advantage of you? More of a female prison more than a men's prison, actually. I think these non-binaries or trans, if they got involved in crime or murder and then they went into a prison, well, soon change their pronouns. Silly. Alright. Well, this was the first of many future reactions, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that. Or at least thought it was weird or funny or anything in between, because everything is a spectrum. I'll see you guys another time.